All right, so there's a reason why we're all here. There's a reason why this show and trailer got called suddenly and out of nowhere.
Deacon's pregnant.
That it had to happen this weekend. That I had to rush to toss it together. I was actually planning one next weekend, but then a certain trailer came out. And I think everybody knows why. Deacon has seen it. He's the only one among us who's seen it, and it was because it was his birthday that we haven't bitten his head off.
And it's Star Wars.
But everybody else is going into this.
And fuck you. That's why.
Going in blind.
Completely blind. I haven't even seen it. I've been able to just download from YouTube.
I had to stop watching the news.
And
because the news was covering it.
So
Let's watch some tweets about the
trailer. The most I've seen is like a thumbnail. So here it goes.
On December 5th.
What? What is this?
This is it. This is it.
That's the thing.
Space Jam 2. Yeah.
Here it is.
Space Jam 2.
Every man gonna dance in the
Here.
Space Jam. All right.
This feels right.
There has been an awakening.
It's the Force mode of Endor.
Shut the fuck up.
Have you felt it?
Man, I ain't found shit.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Stormtrooper? Isn't he supposed to look like...
Are you just gonna watch it or are you gonna keep pausing?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a weird droid. Oh man.
who's she?
Wop, wop, wop.
Stay on target.
Stay on.
Ah!
Oh, dark side.
Whoa! New lightsaber! It has a hilt! Ah! Yes! 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 Yeah! That's all I needed!
Watch it one more time.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
Was that it? That was all the Star Treks?
That was all
Oh, Star Trek.
Oh my god.
got a
Captain
boner.
Picard.
USA! USA! USA!
Oh, that's good shit.
Okay, but with Black Stormtrooper, isn't he supposed to look like Boba Fett? Boba Fett was
okay.
kind of like,
yeah, what's the deal?
he looked kind
Black?
of like...
Yeah, he wasn't.
Basically,
Brown.
okay, so
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
far
Deacon
that
don't have
guy,
the down low.
that guy's one of the main characters. Like he's like one of the big hires.
Oh,
for the
so he
film.
just disguising
But it
himself?
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
There's no like these. There's no reveals on what the plot is right now.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So it's essentially
So
like
it must
why
be just
is
a
he?
random guy in a Stormtrooper's
Maybe.
Also, did you go back to
Yeah.
the Stormtroopers? You see when you see them flash in.
What happened?
You notice how the one guy in the middle is a bit shorter.
He's a little
Little
short.
short for a Stormtrooper.
Oh.
Because, Becky, if
Yeah,
you don't
he's
know,
probably just
like,
wearing
all
the
Stormtroopers are clones
Okay.
of one
Spoilers?
man, Boba
Oh,
Fett.
okay.
Well, they were when they were the Imperial. Yeah, so they
Jango
were.
Fett.
Yeah, in the first
Jango
ones,
Fett.
and then by the last ones, yeah, there's just regular people in.
But they stopped using clones after Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
maybe
like
I know
regular,
that.
it's recruitment by the Empire. But the question is, does the Empire still exist? Because
Have you
they were
felt
defeated.
That's
Spoilers!
Defeated. Spoilers from Jedi.
So I wonder who this guy is then,
it's
character-wise.
fucking music.
I'm sure the IMDb probably spoils it.
So why is he rolling? Just a different...
Different droid.
Well,
They-
Or is he on a ball?
I think he's on a ball.
Yeah, I think he might be on a ball.
Do you think
good
that's
call.
like...
It might be a droid, but
do
he
you
might
think
be
that's
on
an
a ball, too.
R2 head?
I don't know.
Like looking for
It
his
looks like
body?
an R2
something like
unit.
that.
He's cute.
I don't know.
One was shorter!
So
Yeah, that one's
See?
shorter.
So either that's kind of giving away that maybe that's him in the costume,
Yeah.
or it could just be a payout like, short for a Stormtrooper. Also go back.
what? What?
Not in this
Shoes?
shot.
Oh.
Keep going back.
Is she a person? Like, is she?
She's
somebody-
another new cast.
Has she done anything before? Does anybody know her?
I think they've done stuff, but they're just not big names.
She's cute.
Tusken Raider Pike thing.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
And where? Where's the Tusken Raider?
Just the Pike.
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
so they cut together two different shots. For that.
And then it looks like the continuity's
Gone.
kind of messed up
Yeah.
there. So
I like that it looks how it's
there's
supposed to.
still a rebel.
Oh, he's a
It's still a Rebel Alliance
Yep.
logo.
Yeah.
So the Empire must still exist if rebels are still
Yeah.
needed. What are they rebelling against at this point? If the Empire's gone, shouldn't
The
they
parents?
just be like
Like a shitty
new
teenager. They're just rebelling against whatever.
You'd expect that once what you have been rebelling against has been defeated, you would start a new like federation under a new name to forget the old days and be like, here's a new beginning.
Want to know a fun fact? This takes 30 years after it takes place 30 years after Return of the
Thank
Jedi.
you, Becky.
Good job, Becky.
Oh my God. So.
Dark side.
I always wondered
Also,
why
that-
they wouldn't just slide down and slice someone's arm off.
That doesn't look like a regular lightsaber. It looks kind of like it's
Yeah, it's different.
Fire
It's
or
different.
plasma or something.
Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
different about that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a style choice.
Yeah, maybe that's how he
Yeah.
decided to do
decided
lightsabers.
that's how they should look.
Maybe he's old school.
But
Yeah.
Sometimes they do. Yeah.
Those
Not all
lightsabers
the
exist
time,
in the
though.
comics, guys.
Millennium fucking Falcon!
Oh
Harrison
shit!
Ford's inside that.
You know what? I was gonna say, look, it's the Millennium Falcon.
As a
but
joke?
Yeah.
Millennium Falcon.
That's so good. It's the Stormtrooper Enterprise.
I wish Harrison Ford was inside me.
Do you think she's in there?
Yeah, I do.
You don't think it's Chewie driving it?
Nah.
So do you
Can't
think
take the
you'll
wheel.
see it when it comes out, Deacon?
Say what?
Are you gonna see it?
No.
Maybe he was doing the Kessel Run.
At least.
Huh?
Maybe it was
many
Jar Jar
monsters was
driving
that?
the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon.
fuck.
Fuck you.
Can you imagine?
Could you mention Jar Jar?
Nisa no Millennium Falcon dodo head. One more time.
I think it's already been denied, but like it kind of threw me off. Is like, there's a rumor that was Benedict Cumberbatch doing the voice.
Oh.
Does sound like him.
But
Oh.
yeah, I think they're saying now that it isn't. But he has visited the set.
Well, yeah.
There has been an awakening.
Yeah, it definitely sounds
That
like
could
him.
easily
It's
be
pretty-
Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's,
Put Cumberbatch
guys, it's
into
Andy
everything.
Serkis.
I want
Andy Serkis is also confirmed in the film. So
I want
that's
Cumberbatch in my food.
Everything.
Like
what if he was
concentrated-
that? What if he was that Sith Lord?
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
I'm happy you guys are so excited. I need to see the Star
Becky,
Wars.
if you watched it again,
Yeah, that a lot.
X-Wing are awesome.
Could you imagine though if that was Cumberbatch?
Yeah, that was funny.
Light.
Yeah! So good. Those TIE fighters. I mean, if that's not the Empire, then that's just somebody who found some old TIE fighters and is being an asshole to the
You
Millennium
don't
Falcon.
know that the Empire is completely destroyed, right?
Like, yeah, they could have had sex. You can't.
Yes.
Sex.
Yeah, they're sexting back and forth.
All right, so that was the Star
big
Wars
universe.
trailer,
Oh
and
my God.
Well,
so good.
I'm pretty happy about that.
New pants.
In terms of our future, one day we're gonna do movie nights.
Oh,
Star Wars
jeez.
trilogy has to happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You
But we
have
won't
to
talk through it. We'll
experience-
just kind of watch it.
Oh my God.
We all have
I haven't
to.
watched it in a
haven't-
long time
I
either.
haven't watched Star Wars
Yeah,
in
probably,
10 years.
Yeah, I'm probably about the same.
Well,
And that's when I saw
out.
it for the first time ever.
And you barely watched it.
Yeah.
It was on a shit TV, and you like.
a CRT
I was
on
like
VHS.
kind of doing stuff in the kitchen.
You were,
and,
yeah.
like,
I was like kind of trying to force you to watch it, but you were like kind of doing your own thing because like
I didn't want to
homework.
watch
the
it.
reason Becky is a little sister, and she grew up thinking that her sister's words were like gospel, and
But they are.
didn't like Star
And neither
Wars.
did
So
my
as
parents.
little Becky was
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah,
crazy
neither.
talk.
So
Which is
little
weird, 'cause
little
my dad's
Becky's
kinda
like,
nerdy.
yeah, Star Wars is crappy. And so she grew up with that stigma, and I understand it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Star Wars is so you.
Yeah.
You would love it as much as Batman
Yeah, that's kind of
if you grew up with it.
Right
If you would,
No, it's fucking awesome.
it's
Great.
so.
The best.
It's the best.
It's not like I can understand why you wouldn't like Star Trek. Star Trek's a very much a
they're
different
different.
deal.
They're different.
Diplomacy.
Oh my god.
Star Wars is
Philosophy.
not even close to Star Trek. It's so different. It's more like a Western.
Yeah.
It's
Much
more a
more.
Western than
It
it
is
is
a
a
Western.
sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Western in space.
I'll watch it.
It's a Western
I'll sit down and like actually watch
samurai
it.
It's
I
like a
want to be
samurai movie a little
excited
bit.
adventure.
for this.
We'll watch the originals. It's really too
Also,
bad.
watch
that-
like the theatrical release originals. Don't watch fucking recuts.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that's a question though, because
I mean, it probably wouldn't bug you, but it bugs the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it bugs me too.
some of the remastered stuff I don't mind. Some of the stuff I
The
thought made it a
explosions
little
and
bit better.
whatnot?
I think
can
the
get fucking with,
explosion
like,
of the Death Star made it better.
special
Yeah,
effects.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that
Death
kind
Star
of
did
stuff
look
to
good.
enhance
Yeah.
it and bring
Adding
it into
dumb
the next
stuff in.
generation.
The little
Because
things.
when you watch the new explosion of the Death Star and then you go back to the old one just looks like a sort of like,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
it doesn't seem epic. And I understand why he wanted to redo that. Somebody,
Did
by
too
the way, and I think I know what's coming here, somebody sent us, in addition to this trailer, said that we should watch this little comedy thing done. This is, George Lucas has already remastered the trailer, apparently. So I think we know what's going to be happening. I haven't seen it yet, but I have a feel.
Nice.
Have you felt it?
Okay, but you know what? That's one of the things in the remaster that I didn't mind was the addition.
background stuff?
A few things here and there. I didn't mind that stuff, actually.
It's not necessary. Oh, side street.
Oh my god! This guy, whoever did this,
This was fast.
The dog
Double.
Wow.
trade negotiation.
All right.
Wow. Jar Jar's got to make an appearance somewhere, right? Wow!
Yeah, that was good.
This guy's good.
Yeah, really good.
I think did I put up his little thing there? I thought I'd added it. Let me see.
That's sweet.
I guess I didn't give him credit. I'll link it in the description to who did this recut. That's worth watching. And then somebody sent me this interview that apparently pertains to...
So loyal to George, and I owe him so much.
I've
He
seen
at one
this.
time said, would you consider playing an Obi-Wan type character handing Excalibur down to the next generation? I said, when would that be? And at the time he said around 2011. I thought, gee, as much as I'd like to have a job lined up at the turn of the century, I was figuring out how old I'd be at that point, and I thought, well, I don't know.
Why is there a baby crying?
I don't know. But
Who is that man?
that's, could you imagine if he
It's kinda
said
cool that, like-
2015?
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been insane.
Believe that was like 83.
Yeah, that's
so like
pretty
for him to be
crazy
like
year to throw out.
2011.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, that is
That's pretty crazy.
I couldn't have even said those years back then. Like, no, those don't exist yet.
Yeah.
All right.
There's not going to be a 2000s.
No, it's gonna end.
We'll be right back with another major trailer.